The Vandals might have a new head coach. However, they have veterans on their offensive and defensive lines who knows what it takes to make a playoff push. These two guys next to me, Sam Brown and Nate Azzopardi, guys, looking sharp.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Every year, Idaho comes in dressed to the nines, never disappoints.
We're going to continue to do that.
Yes. Where are these tuxes from?
Black Tie and Pearls.
Shout out Black Tie and Pearl. If you need a prom suit, if you need any of that, go get dressed, go get fitted. Moscow, Idaho, Black Tie and Pearl.
Did you pick these out yourselves, or were you given these?
We had some options, but we gave our own personal flavor on them for sure.
I love it.
Yeah, my dad advised a little black and white to go classic, but the lady at the store, she told me to take a risk, and I think it looks pretty good.
I like the gold. It's not, Idaho gold yellow, but it kind of is an ode to them, and then the details in this jacket are incredible. But okay, we can talk fashion all day, but we are here to talk football. You have a new head coach. Nate, I will go to you first. What has Coach Ford brought to this program in a short time in Moscow?
So he brings a lot of experience. He's coached all over the country, right? And it's not like he comes in and it's got to be his way, it's got to be this way. He comes in and he feeds off everywhere he's been, and he's learned from all over. And also, he brings juice every single day. He brings energy into the building, and that's a fun place to be, right? It's a lot easier to have fun working if you got a guy like that leading at the helm.
Sam, one of the things he said is Coach Eck built a really great culture. You were there under Coach Eck. How have you seen Coach Ford kind of make his own culture while still paying respect to what Coach Eck built?
Yeah, well, it's definitely an evolution of the culture we had before. I think it's more alike than it is different, but some of the things I'm liking seeing is, like he touched on, the juice, and we're bringing it every day. It's really fun to play for the Vandals, and beyond that, there's just some discipline things that we're touching on that might have lost us some games last year, so we're going to not make those same mistakes again.
One of the things in the offseason that Idaho football does every year is a dunk contest. I'm sitting next to the 2024 winner and the 2025 runner-up. What's the secret to your success, Sam?
Well, you got to jump a lot to jump high. But I don't know. It's something I've always loved doing. I was a high jumper in high school, which a lot of people don't believe, being as heavy as I am now, and luckily I've been able to keep some of that athleticism. So,
Nate, how did you do in the dunk contest?
I was a non-participant. I chose the knockout route. At my size as an O-lineman and with some knee injuries in the past, I consider myself a land athlete nowadays. 1 foot should always be on the ground.
A land athlete. I've loved that. Now, guys, every year we vote on the preseason polls, conference teams, all of that stuff. Lots of people have a say in that. However, I have made the executive decision that Sam Brown next to me is the most interesting man in the Big Sky. Sam, look at this graphic. You lead the way down in the valley. Cheer. Won the dunk contest. Like we said, you can do handstand walks. You can't use a Q-tip in your left ear without gagging.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What's your reaction to that? When you see this, Nate, what's it like playing with a teammate who is so unique and interesting?
I knew he was a Swiss Army knife. The Q-tip one, that has me a little thrown off. I like the bow ties, though. I think that we could see a little bit of a comeback from the bow ties maybe this year.
Sam, what happens when you put a Q-tip in your right ear?
Yeah, it's like I'm not going to try to be too graphic, but it's kind of like when people put a finger down their throat. It's like I get a true gag reflex, and so I'm coughing, I'm spitting up, almost throwing up, and it stinks.
But left is fine, or right is fine, left is not?
Right is fine. I don't know what it is.
It's crazy. The more you know, guys. All right, we're going to find out more about you. Pick a question from the fishbowl. You guys wrote some of these yesterday. If you want to pass that down, or take one, Sam. All right. Nate, what's your question?
Who's your favorite player from your school?
Can't be yourself.
Can it be current?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do a tie. I'm going to go with my roommates, Jake Cox and Zach Krotzer. 2 great guys. Big year coming up for them this year.
Oh, man, I'm right here. I'm just joking. So my question is, what was your welcome to college football moment? And like probably everybody, it was my freshman year. Scout team. Pretty sure it was fall camp my freshman year. I got ran off the field by a couple of O-linemen. And got some swear words at me from the coaches back then, and didn't do that again.
Well,
to say the least.
Lesson learned. All right, guys, thank you both for being here. And Nate, we talked about this the other day. You want to be a broadcaster. Can you say we'll be back with more Kickoff after this?
We'll be right back with you guys after the break. We'll have Eastern Washington up here.